Why is it that those who pray the hardest often feel the most resistance? Why do doors keep shutting, relationships keep breaking, and peace seems so far away? It's a battle no one likes to talk about, yet it's more common than you think. And what if I told you that right now, the very struggles you're facing might be proof that you're actually fighting against God's own plan for your life? The reasons behind it will shock you. Before we dive in, if you're hungry for more deep biblical messages like this, make sure you subscribe and tap the bell icon so you never miss a word God is speaking in this season. If you're feeling overwhelmed, like nothing seems to align, you're not alone. Jonah felt it when he ran from God's call. Even Paul was redirected when the Spirit stopped him from preaching in Asia. The truth is, resisting God's plan is not always obvious. Sometimes it looks like endless frustration, other times like chasing dreams that never fulfill. But why does this seem to happen to those set apart for greatness? Because what you're facing is not just a human weakness, it's a spiritual battle. And when you resist God, you can never win. Proverbs 19:21. Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Sign number 1, restlessness replaces peace. When you're aligned with God's plan, peace floods your heart. But when you resist Him, you're restless, unsettled, always searching for something more. The enemy knows if he can keep you restless, he can keep you distracted. Think of David on the rooftop. One moment of restlessness led to a costly downfall. Sign number 2, doors keep closing. No matter how hard you try, nothing works. Opportunities vanish, people walk away, paths crumble. The enemy wants you to see this as rejection, but in truth, it's God's redirection. Remember Acts 16? Paul was blocked from entering certain regions because God had a greater mission waiting. Sign number 3, ignoring godly counsel. When you resist the wise voices God sends, you're pushing against His plan. The enemy whispers, "You don't need advice, you know better." But Proverbs 11:14 says, "In the multitude of counselors there is safety." Rehoboam rejected the counsel of the elders, and it split his kingdom apart. Sign number 4, living in willful rebellion. Choosing sin knowingly is one of the clearest signs you're fighting God's plan. The enemy wants you to believe rebellion is freedom, but it's actually a chain. Samson thought he was unstoppable, but his rebellion led him into Delilah's trap. Sign number 5, the weight of conviction. When your heart feels heavy, when the Spirit keeps whispering but you refuse to listen, that's not condemnation, that's God calling you back. The enemy knows if he can harden your heart, you'll stay stuck. But Peter, even after denying Jesus, wept bitterly, and his tears became the doorway to restoration. Yes, resisting God's plan is a real battle. But here's the good news. His mercy is greater than your resistance. Jonah surrendered, and Nineveh was saved. Peter repented, and Jesus restored him. Even if you fought him for years, the moment you surrender, His peace will flood your life again. God's power is always greater, and His plan is always better. So the question is this: will you keep wrestling against God's purpose, or will you finally surrender and let Him lead? The choice is yours. If this spoke to you, type "I surrender" in the comments and share this with someone who needs it today.